What is up, guys? Kempo back here again, here for a weekend preview of the sports. Let's go. Sorry if I sound a little tired. I just came from the gym. I'm just trying to start morning times as well, but I hate it. It always makes me so tired for the rest of the day, but I thought I could try and give it a go. Anyways, let's get cracking onto it. AFL, round 10. Is it round 10? Yeah, right, round 10. I've got the computer up next to me. Round 10, tonight, on this time of recording, it's Friday, May 19th, and tonight is Port Adelaide versus Melbourne. Great game. I think that's going to be a great game. I'm actually going to put Port Adelaide to win that one, to be honest. Might bet, might not. Still on the fence on sports bet, haven't betted in a while. Saturday, we've got North Melbourne versus Sydney. I'm going to put Sydney because North Melbourne sucks. Bulldogs versus Crows, great game as well. That's a hard one to pick. I'm going to take the Crows for this one, to be honest. They look really darn good to me. Fremantle versus Geelong. I might actually back the boys here. Freo looking dangerous last few games, and I reckon we can take Geelong on. Brisbane versus Gold Coast Suns. At the Gabba, I'm definitely going to put Brisbane because I'm still saying they're probably going to win the grand final this year. The Bombers versus Richmond. Good game. I'm gonna put Essendon to win that one. Hawthorn versus Eagles. I'm gonna go. I'll go Hawthorn because Eagles. I don't think they're gonna win any games this year. Carlton versus Collingwood. I'm gonna go with Collingwood because they are looking ridiculous. GWS versus St Kilda. I'm gonna go St Kilda. Great weekend, actually. And I think game of the week could be Bulldogs versus Adelaide, I reckon. That looks like a really good game. So that's 10 past 12 GMT time on Saturday. Yeah, I'm going to keep my eyes out for that game. UFC, there's a bit of a minor card this weekend. A lot of things I've heard of people calling it the worst card in a while. But that's fine. The UFC has such a long record of great cards, and they have stacked cards in the future. Ever know? Go check them out. Dana White's announcement, all these fights. Just go look them up. It's UFC 290 or something, 291. Check that one out. And there's the UFC 2. Can't remember the other one. But there's two really ridiculous cards coming this year. So that's why I'll give them a pass for this card. And I tell you what, Mackenzie Dern versus Angela Hill, that I might not recognize one name on here besides those two. Maybe Raquel. Oh, that one's cancelled anyway. Mackenzie Dern, Angela Hill, and Joaquin Buckley are like the only. Michael Johnson's fighting on here. Oh, there's some decent fighters. There's a lot of names in here I don't recognize. I'm just gonna say I reckon Mackenzie Dern's gonna beat Angela Hill. But the rest of the card, I'm just going to watch. I'm not even going to think about anything else. Not going to try and predict it because I don't know anything about the other fighters. But you know what? Someone might break out. Might break out with a great finish, put some stuff on the map. That's why I like these shittier cards, because it gives the chance for the lower names to give themselves a big name. Boxing. This is a big main attraction this weekend. We have in Dublin, we got Katie Taylor versus Chantel Cameron. Culturally, huge for Ireland and women's boxing. Massive fight. And what I've heard, Chantel Cameron is actually pretty darn good. They've actually fought each other, Katie Taylor and her, back in the amateurs. I'm pretty sure Katie Taylor won, but I'm not sure. But apparently Chantel's like a fucking... It's like, let's put it this way. Katie Taylor is the favourite, but not by much. So the fight could be a lot closer than people think. So I think that'll be on Sunday, May 20th. So what's today's? That's tomorrow. Yeah, fuck hell. Maybe for us to be a bit probably in Sunday or later on. But I definitely want to see what happens with that. But I will admit, for me, I'm more excited for Devin Haney versus Lomachenko because the lightweight titles were taken. Well, Tiafimo had him from Lomachenko, and then Gambosa's Aussie boy took it from Tiafimo, and then Devin Haney taking it from Gambosis twice, or got it, then defended it. Now, Vasily Lomachenko is back to reclaim his titles. I reckon this will be absolutely cracker, and that's on May 20th as well, so for us, probably Sunday. I reckon boxing's got a really good couple of fights this weekend. No clue about the undercard or anything, don't recognise any of the names, nor do I care. It's usually about the main events when it comes to boxing anyway. But yeah, check those out if you're into boxing, because I'm definitely checking them out. The F1, we've got the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. But to be honest, I'm just going to watch the highlights because probably eight times out of 10, Max Verstappen's probably going to win this year. So probably Max Verstappen to win, I'm going to predict. I'm also, those are my predictions, but I'm keeping my eye out on the Premier League. I've been watching a lot of the highlights again. Just keeping up with the tables and everything. I remember for a while I saw Arsenal up there and I was pretty excited for them. And then they dropped the ball. And then now Man City have taken, and I think there's only a couple games left in the season. The points are close, but I don't think Man City are going to lose a game. So it looks like Man City are going to win the Premier League, but I'm going to keep watching the highlights because Premier League's always good to watch the highlights. Because, yeah, the games are on at shitty times for Australia. So I just watch the highlights and you get a pretty good summary of what happened in the game. And the NBA, the conference finals are on. I'm just going to try to keep my eye out for this. So we've got the Nuggets versus the Lakers, and they're on round 2 on today, actually. Maybe by the time this uploads, I don't know, might be started, I don't know. And then you got the Celtics versus the Heat, round 2 as well. That is tomorrow. Pretty fucking decent games going on. I wouldn't mind trying to find time to watch those. But yeah, that is what I've got for you guys this week. It's got a pretty good week for sports. I'm going to say the footy and boxing probably are the ones I'm going to keep out the most and really am excited for. But yeah, that's me. To fucking have a good weekend, guys. Thanks as always. Catch you in the next one.